Hello! In this tutorial I will show you how to make roof pop-outs, also known as dormers. There are two methods of doing this. The first one looks very nice, but isn't necessarily functional. The second one doesn't look as good, but it functions as a window properly. Enjoy! Alright, the first step is to create your base. You want your width to be longer than the length of the base, otherwise the roof will rotate wrong. Then, you want to add the walls of the upstairs, and place a bump out for each spot you want a dormer to be. They can be any length you want. Once you're finished, you want to grab your gable roof. Place it along where you'd like it. If the roof is rotated incorrectly, unlike the video, as said before, you need to make your front and back walls longer than the side walls. I don't know why, that's just how gable roofs work. Don't forget to lower the height of the roof so it just barely passes the height of the wall. This is to avoid clipping. Now for the last part, you want to add little section where the bump outs are. Remember what I told you before, the front and back lengths have to be longer than, or sometimes equal to, the side lengths. So here I make the dormers roofs 2x2. Make sure to lower it below the main roof to avoid clipping. Now we're done and it looks great. Although it's not functional. Here is what I mean, the roof blocks out the window and even floor from being accessed altogether, so you can't use it, but it's a great detail. For method 2 we use slanted roofs, not gables roofs. This works better because you can actually use the window, but there can be some clipping between the walls and roof of the second floor, but that can be fixed by basic shapes. A little warning before we start, you can't have the roof extruded all, otherwise it will clip through the wall on the interior, so you have to make sure that you push it in all the way like the video shows. Do as the video shows, where between each bump you make the roof go up to the height of the wall, and then for the roofs in front of the dormers you make it a bit smaller, 2x1 in this case. You want to make sure that all the walls have the same incline as each other. Thankfully it's not too hard to do that. Little tip, to rotate the slanted roof, just press the R key. Also, the roof's height settings will not change after you set them, meaning, as just shown, once you make one section of the roof, you don't have to adjust the height or anything when make the same section. Now you can do two different things here. You can add a gable roof to the top here and then add the back, or you can continue with the slanted roof as I did, either works. This is the one problem with the slanted roof method, there is a little line between floors. It is usually not as severe as it is now when you add textures and colors, but that is the only problem with slanted roof. Now take the gable roof and do as before, making the little dormers roofs. Looks pretty good. As you can see here, the window is completely functional, you just have to add a floor. Another bonus thing I can share with you is making a pop-out section of a one-story house. You can do this just by making sure your placement method is automatic. You can check in bottom right, and then just left-click and it will most of the time give you this. Just finish the job by right-clicking and you're good to go. That's the end. Either one is great depending on what you're looking for. I personally used the slanted roof method in my Family Guy build. I hope you all enjoyed and you got a little something from this. If you need any other tutorials, just let me know in the comments. Also check my channel for other content.